Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Why Am I? Oh, yes. I got confused already. Welcome back to the Netherlands map, where, well, we're just about to finish off clearing field. Oh, I left 2 trees. Okay. We're just finishing off field, clearing around field 33, which is nice. I have brought in the buffalo because, well, basically it's easier to move the buffalo around than to move the entire crusher assembly around. I've also switched back to one trailer because, well, it's easier to unload the one than try and figure out how to unload 2. It's as simple as that. You know, there could be really complicated reasons, but now this is the simplest way to do it. It's not the fastest, but it's the simplest. And yeah, pretty much all I've been doing for the last couple of hours in game. On and off, I've been playing it over the last few days, well, over the last day or so. And pretty much all I've been doing is loading up trees and chipping them with the crusher. Interesting times. That's why there's been a bit of off-screen work done. I can actually show you how much. We got 125,000 litres of wood chips in storage because it passed 10 AM. And the price of wood chips would have crashed a bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold on to the wood chips for a bit of time. Don't know how long. I'm not going to say how long because I don't know. We're going to hang on to them for a little while. And this tree doesn't seem to want to move. Okay then. Something's gone funky with this. Something's gone really funky with the hitbox here. Seriously funky. Or not, I guess. I think it's just that it's such a big tree that it's like, why are you trying to lift this? I'm trying to lift it because I need to lift it. I'm gonna cut it in half for ease. I'll put the trailing end in a moment. So yeah, I've been kind of gave up on moving the crusher about a while back, and I've been using the buffalo to load it since. Turns out that's actually a quicker way because the claw on the buffalo, while it's weak in comparison to what it probably should be, it tends to drop logs a bit. It's actually easier to load the crusher with than the claw on the crusher, which is a bit interesting to say the least. Come on, get down. That'll do. I'm also running the buffalo in what can loosely be described as reverse. Just so that I'm pushing the wood along if it falls off the trailer. Technically it's not a trailer, it's a... Well, if the wood falls off, I'm pushing it, basically, is what the plan is here. I can get the second tree in here as well. Wonderful. And let's see if we can get this log here in. I do have a cup of tea set in front of me, but I'm not drinking it for the time being. For reasons, hooray. So the next week or so, all the videos are going to be recorded over the next probably 2 days or so. In an odd twist, I believe I mentioned this in an odd twist, I will be recording on Saturday for once. It's currently Friday and I'm recording because I derped up my schedule and I need to get a video recorded today. At least one. I'm going to record my normal 4 and the longer, well, the sped up one from Cobra Park is not going to have game sounds because number one, I've been making the music so damn loud that you couldn't hear him, and number two, I'm probably going to be in a Skype chat at the time. I'm almost definitely going to be in a Skype chat at the time. I'm going to try and get that going ASAP because I want to talk to somebody, and instead of talking to them, I am recording, and I'll be actually taking breaks after every episode just to send a couple of messages, which is nice. Gonna drop that down there. Okay. There's one thing that I really hate about logging in this game, and it's the amount of time it takes. Also, the fact that the buffalo can't reach as far as I wanted to. The amount of time it takes is silly. Oh my god. It is just a time sink, and this map doesn't help either. I should say I got rid of most of the flower pots. I missed a couple because for some reason they weren't showing up in the scene graph in Giants Editor. But most of them are gone. I'm guessing the ones that I missed are actually in the scene graph in Giants Editor. They just inexplicably weren't with the rest of the miraculous middle of the road flower pots. What else have I been doing? Because I've actually been quite productive in Farm Sim terms over the last couple of days, because there were a few edits I wanted to make, and I made them all. What else did I do? Yes, I have edited Cobra Park yet again. Hooray! Because my map edits never go wrong. In fact, this one didn't, but it'll log in as save game when I start playing later on, because I've added a fill type, and the save game will be like, whoa, this fill type wasn't there when you started. I've edited a couple of things out of the way, and basically what I've done is I've added the Seedmaster, and I've also added a seed storage pile in what would otherwise be a completely useless shed, and I got rid of a building that had absolutely no use as well. Why are there... I cut down a tree in the wrong field. Oh, I am a genius. Why didn't anybody say anything to me? Come on, guys, that's why you're here. Well, next episode was gonna be me trying to get the silage operation going, but that's not gonna happen. Because now I'm gonna be sorting out the 2 trees instead. How am I... Whoa, inside a tree. So this is extreme logging, where you actually jump on the tree you're limbing and figure out what to do from there. It's a lot better than anything you'll ever see on TV, because it's so stupid you would never see it on TV, basically. There you go. That was a nice clean cut. Almost got whomped by the branch. This one I'll need to crouch and just kind of sneak up. There we go. Well, that's slightly inconvenient. The tree is now having a bit of a panic attack. Primarily because it has no idea why there's a log sitting on it. I think that's the reason. I hope that's the reason. I hope I haven't managed to glitch it. Because normally if something starts shaking this badly, I've managed to glitch it. But I think it's just worried because there's a log sat on top of it. That's usually the reason. Which is nice, I guess. So... how am I even going to get at these two? I know. If I get rid... This is the worst possible place to be standing while cutting this exact limb off. But hey, it's me. If I cut this limb off, it should topple the tree to one side. Holy crap, that worked. And now I can access these limbs. And watch the tree have an even worse panic attack because, oh my god, things aren't the way they should be. What are you doing to me? Please stop. Please stop. Please. Oh, it's not good. I'm not gonna take the leaves off because, well, there's no point. I'm gonna be crushing it anyway, and the leaves do literally nothing to the crusher. Yeah. Pretty much I'm going to be loading this in as is. I'm going to can I have to chop up the trunk a bit? Because that's a bit too big yet. So if I gave it a chop about here, because this is going to be the thickest part. So this is naturally going to be the bit that's hardest to lift. That's a nice sized chunk for the crusher. That's going to be problematic. I'm going to have to take that limb off later. If I give it another chop here, might do something funky, but I can deal with it. Lift this limb enough so that I can get under it. Let's see what happens if I crouch. Hey, dear. Go. And is that limb attached? No. Good. So I just give it another cut here-ish. For reasons. Okay. So where did I park? Right over here. That worked really well because the tree fell out onto the road. Most of the others, if you noticed, in the last couple of episodes, ended up primarily being in the, in the field of corn, which is really hard to see through. Yeah, I spent a while. That's why it's been taking me so long to do things on this map, because I've been trying to fish twigs out of the bloomin' corn. And no, don't go. Oh my god. And things like this happen, which just make me hate logging in this game even more. I'm not blaming giants for once. I'm just frustrated with several things going on here at the moment. And game isn't helping. Hey. So this is why I cut up the tree into bizarrely sized logs, is so that it could wig out, apparently. What's going on here? I'm not quite sure what's happening at the moment. I think I picked up like 4 logs there. Okay, that seems to be enough to bring it over to the crasher, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to reverse and drive forward. No, he is completely blind. Reasons I don't drive in cab on this map. I do stupid crap like this. So the crasher, as you can see, has been left on. Just because it's the easiest thing to do. The other tractor, the trailer, has been left on, just because I can see it in glimpse that way. Pretty much. Can I really just look at all of these at once, please? Please, 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 please. Yes. That was actually quite a large bunch for the buffalo. Normally it's 1 or 2 at a time, not like 4 or 5 or 6 or however many that was. I think that was 3, but still. So here's 2 and it's struggling now, which is confusing. Get out of there. Oh god. The issue I have is the clip pattern on the crasher is really weird. So sometimes I'll be clipping into it and not realizing. For example, I can clip. I'm going to demonstrate in a moment once I get a log so that I can do something productive while I'm doing it. Okay, I'll just pick up some twigs over here, I guess. Seeing as that one doesn't want to behave, cooperate or whatever. Okay. Why is it so jumpy? But it is. So, as you can see, I bumped the claw, which has collisions, so they bounce the claw. But if I were to twist the arm a bit more, it would go up through the arm of the crasher. There's no collisions. I think the claw only has collisions because it has to have collisions to actually grab things. Otherwise it would be collisionless, which is fine. I actually don't mind that. It's really convenient for when I'm trying to load the crasher with the buffalo, quite honestly. So I'm not going to complain about that. Those clipping problems. They're not even, I mean, they're not problems, they're just the clipping doesn't match the model. In a good way, usually enough. I think that fell straight through, did it? No. I haven't had something fall straight through the crasher yet, but I've got a sneaking suspicion that's possible if I get it into the exact wrong position. Why am I not picking? Oh, it wasn't low enough. It is quite difficult. I know there's a camera angle on the buffalo where I can see what the claw is doing properly, but the depth perception on that is terrible, so I'm not using it. Oh dear. So yes, this is what my life has been for the last day or so. Is where is that logo? Oh, Samsung had a notification on my phone. I was like, what is that logo? Because it looks similar to an app that I know I deleted off it. So I think I'm going to end the episode about here. There's not a whole lot else I can do. I mean, the next episode I'm going to start almost immediately. I'm just going to send a couple of messages on Skype and be like, hey, I have some tea. I just chill out for a second, I guess. Then I'm going to hop straight back in and record episode, whatever number the next episode is, because I'm terribly keeping track. Where we'll be getting the last 2 trees crushed after crushing the wrong one. And don't worry, I do have a plan for getting the wood chips out of the storage, because there isn't any. I should say there isn't any conveyor belt as standard on the map, so I'm gonna have to get the conveyor belt mod in, which is fine. Because the conveyor belt mod, unlike the Giant's conveyor belts, actually lets me know where I should park. So until then, I've been Rainbow Dave. You've been watching Farming Simulator 15 on the Netherlands map. Please feel free to comment, like and subscribe if you haven't already. Like I said, in the next episode we'll just be continuing on from here. Oh, have I gone oh no, I haven't gone Ghost Tree. Until next time, stay safe and goodbye.